What if the world as we know it vanished in 7 days, not by fire, not by war, but by water? What if all the ice on the planet melted? And 1 week, day 1, a Monday. The world wakes up to strange news. Across the Arctic and Antarctic, vast rivers of meltwater are suddenly carving through ancient ice sheets. Scientists are baffled. Global temperatures are spiking, but not enough to explain this. It feels like the planet itself has a fever. On the news, computer models flicker, showing projections that are dismissed as impossible. But on the coastlines, from Miami to Mumbai, the tides are a few inches higher than predicted. Nobody panics, not yet. It's just a strange, warm day. Day 2, Tuesday. The impossible is happening. Satellites confirm that Greenland and Antarctica are hemorrhaging ice at a catastrophic rate. The melt is accelerating exponentially. The seas rise not by inches, but by a foot. Coastal communities watch in disbelief as their morning high tide doesn't recede. It just keeps coming. Panic begins to simmer. Stock markets stutter. Evacuation orders are issued for low-lying islands, places that have long feared this day, but never imagined it would come so fast. The world is watching, holding its breath. The Greenland ice sheet, 2 miles thick in places, is dissolving like sugar in hot tea. Day 3, Wednesday. The word is out. This isn't stopping. Global sea levels have surged by 10 feet. Major coastal cities are in chaos. New York's subways are a subterranean ocean. Venice is completely gone, a modern Atlantis. London's Thames barrier is overwhelmed. Millions are fleeing inland, creating a refugee crisis of unimaginable scale. The world's most iconic shorelines are being redrawn in real time. The water isn't just rising, it's angry. Storm surges, fueled by the altered weather patterns, batter what's left of the coasts. The planet's climate system is spinning out of control. Day 4, Thursday. The melt rate reaches its terrifying peak. We've now lost nearly half of the world's ice. The sea has risen by over 80 feet. Florida is a memory. Bangladesh, the Netherlands, erased from the map. The sheer weight of the new water is warping the Earth's crust, triggering earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. The air is thick with moisture, creating a suffocating tropical humidity everywhere. The sun is a hazy, white disk in a permanently overcast sky. There's no more inland. The water is finding its way up rivers, turning them into vast saltwater estuaries, poisoning farmland hundreds of miles from the original coast. Day 5, Friday. Antarctica, the sleeping giant, is awake and it is furious. Its collapse is the main event. Ice shelves the size of countries are calving off and disintegrating in hours. The sea level rise is now measured in feet per hour. We're now at 150 feet. The world map is unrecognizable. Major global capitals Tokyo, Shanghai, Lagos are submerged ruins. Billions are displaced. Desperate, the infrastructure of civilization has collapsed. No internet, no power grids, no supply chains. There is only the sound of water and the desperate search for higher ground. Day 6. Saturday. The last remnants of the world's glaciers and ice sheets vanish. The total sea level rise stabilizes at its final, horrifying height, 216 feet. A new world map is born. The Amazon basin has become an inland sea. Australia has a new ocean in its center. The Great Plains of America are a shallow gulf stretching to the foothills of the Rockies. What's left of humanity is huddled on mountain ranges and high plateaus, the new islands of a water world, but survival is not guaranteed. The fresh water from the melted ice has disrupted ocean currents, particularly the Gulf Stream. The engine of our global climate has stalled. Day 7, Sunday. The fever breaks. The immediate melt is over, but the consequences are just beginning. Without the stabilizing ocean currents, global weather descends into pure chaos. Europe, deprived of the Gulf Stream's warmth, plunges into a brutal and natural winter. Other regions are locked in permanent, violent hurricanes. The world's ecosystems are dead. Marine life, unable to adapt to the sudden drop in salinity, has perished. Land animals, with their habitats gone, are facing mass extinction. Humanity looks out from its mountain peaks at a silent, hostile planet. A world washed clean. We survived the flood, But can we survive the world we've created? We look at our models and our science, and we tell ourselves this couldn't happen in a week. But it forces us to ask a terrifying question. We always worry about the disasters we can see coming. But what if the greatest danger is the one that moves faster than we can possibly imagine? In a world of sudden, irreversible change, what would you hold on to? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.